Welcome to the Art of Quantum Healing, where we speak about trauma, mental health and healing. I am your host, Lisa Nadler, and I'm thrilled to have you come into my energetic field. In this podcast, I will be sharing my own personal experiences to guide, teach, and help pave the way. We'll also be welcoming so many other divine souls who have overcome trauma and found happiness, health, wealth, and next level abundance through mind, body, and soul connection. My mission is to help women high vibe and thrive with inner peace, passion, and purpose.
Today I am going to do the throat clearing, and I'm going to do an activation as well. So when it comes to, if you have not listened to light language before, the best thing you can do is just to surrender. Don't try to understand it, because you won't understand it. It's not a language to be understood. It is an ancient language of, they call it the language of love, because we actually use it as a third dimensional, multi-dimensional. And what happens is that it is actually, when I do the light language, it goes into your DNA and into your cellular system, and you have shifts from within. You won't, some people feel it, some people have different reactions, some people cough, especially when you're doing a throat for the first time. Some people cough up a lot of stuff, so if you feel like there's stuff coming into your throat, allow it to come out. Like, it's really good to have water beside the bed, to have maybe some tissues if you need it, and to just allow yourself the space right now that you're not going to be disturbed. Be lying down or sitting up. It is totally up to you. And really be in a space where you can just surrender to this. Now, it's only going to be probably about 10-15 minutes tops. So it's just, I really like to do this sort of deep work just before I go to sleep, because your body allows yourself to heal and to transcend and to integrate at night the best. It's where we do our most profound healing. It's when we do our most profound work that we're not even aware of. So that's why it's also so important how you go to sleep and how you go to sleep, because it's where your body is. If your body is of clear and purity, then you're able to do some really deep, beautiful work. And in your dream state is the best, because you've got the brain exactly where it needs, because it's not getting in the way. It's in that Delta theatre. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. So it's a real beautiful thing. So what I want you to do is, if you have not got time right now, if you're not in a clear space, pause, stop, come back, and do it when you are. And then afterwards, it's always good to sort of stay after lying down or sitting up for about 10-15 minutes, just to allow your body to integrate. And remember, you're not necessarily going to feel anything. You're not going to necessarily, anything's going to happen, but it is happening. It's happening within. It's the language, the light language is actually activates you from within. It clears. I use this in a lot of my trauma, because it removes trauma without having to go into the actual traumatic experience, because trauma is trapped emotions. It's energy and motion in our body, and it causes that stickiness, that and with our throat, which is what we're doing today, you have suppressed your voice so much. You have not, throughout your lifetime to now, there has been times when you have wanted to say things and you have suppressed it, or you have not said it, or you've been scared about maybe hurting someone's feelings, or you've wanted to say yes and you've said no, or vice versa. And there's different things that you're wanting to say stuff to some people, but your voice is suppressed because you're scared. There's some sort of fear or limiting belief or story to why you can't actually take ownership for what you want and what you desire. And this is a beautiful thing to clear whatever is congested in your throat. Like, I'm actually starting to feel a tightness in my throat here, because I'm actually feeling into the energy of the group. So as I'm doing this, you do not need to understand. You do not need to do anything. You just need to lie down, have your palms facing up, or sitting up, have your palms facing up, because when your palms are facing like this, it means you're receiving. When they're like this, it means you're closed. So make sure your palms are facing up and you're beautiful and you're just receiving, and just get into a meditative state, which we're going to do. So come back to this if you do not have the space right now, or if there's any distractions, that's going to knock you out of it. Okay. All right. So get into a beautiful, whether you want to be sitting or you want to be lying down. And I'm just clearing the energy field around me and setting intention to clear it around your body. If you haven't done so already, if you have a candle, feel free to light it. If you have sage, feel free to sage your room. You can always pause this and go and do it. And if you're not, then I am setting the intention to do it all around you right now. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to take 3 beautiful deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make the exhale nice and long until there's nothing gone within you. This is dropping you into your body. It's dropping you into the now, into the moment, and it's clearing anything within. Last one. Now I want you just to bring yourself into this space, clear your mind, and just simply receive. Unkrashiantroaya mushakaya, uruayantasia kokurua. Ishamianka kia kokurontro antayasa shusuroto. Iamaya kuru ayaka. Ishamiantro ayaku unsha iya. Ia bakuraya. Ishami ankoto ontroaya kakika kurontroaya. Ishamukata. Isamihana iya kakurua. Ayushahiaku. Isahorio akakia kakia kakia. Andro controaya shahuntraya kakorontro antro maya sakia shahaya shahuro ora iya kakia okoroa. Ishami anso untraya iya kakia kakaya kakia kakaya kakia kakaya oruayaka. Ishami hanka iya toturoaya. Angakuru andayen sho untroa musha ayaka kia. Ia sakia o oroaya. Ia kakuru antro shomusa. Isa mianka kia kakuru untra ayankoro untra aya unkoro unka. Ia mashahura. Ia sayaka kia kakuru ayata. Isha kakuru unta ayosha untro ayaka. Isha miha kakia kakara. Ia ta 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 ta. Ia ko ondroncha ia umoroka I ayaka ko oro I ayaka iaka I ayaka oroiaka unshaha isumuka kia koroa ayasha kia ko koroayata ia maru aya usha ontro ia ko ontra aya usha moya ko koroa Isa kia kakuruata. Ia maya ko undraya ko usha antasiata. Imo oro oyo okuro untra. Ia maya ya kia kara onkro unsha musutu. Isha mi akia uruayata. Iata ia kasia a iata ia kakura. Iata ia kasia unsha antra iaka. Iaka kia katusi I ontroaya shakia. Ia sahaya kokurua. Ia mareawa onkro unshara antro untroaya okapu. Iata sia kasha. Iata sia kahasha. Isha musa ankaraya. Ia maya kokuruayata. Isha mianka. Isa munkuruay. Ia turu untroaya kaki. Ua shasia uru. Ia kakia unsha kia otroaya. Usha muka aya. Isa mika kuruata. Ian shatia ontroaya. Maya kosha haya ondroaya se iata ia kakurua. Isa unkroaya se shi urubuaya. Ia bayayaka umashontroaya. Ia kakuruaya. Now I want you to take a beautiful deep breath. Hold it for a few seconds. And then let it go. Feel that throat opening, feel that throat expanding, feel that throat coming online for all the juicy goodness that's about to flow through it. Miankurusha antrasiaka, isamutatia kurua, iashamahakia kurua. Now I just want you to stay sitting or lying. Sit with oneself, allow the integration. If you get up and you need to cough or you need to remove anything that's within your throat, there's a couple that I can feel there's going to be a few clearings. Allow it, allow it, allow it, allow it. And if you feel like you're stuck in your voice at any time moving forward, come back and re-listen. Namaste. Munshakia kurua. Sending you love.
Thank you so much for listening to today's podcast. Make sure to check out all the show notes of today's episode on my website by clicking on the link in the description. Also, make sure to join my newsletter to receive a free guided meditation to help you feel grounded throughout your day. Finally, make sure to subscribe to my channel and help us grow the community by sharing it with your friends. I am your host, Lisa Nadler, and this is the Art of Quantum Healing.